Hello, today we are checking out the Legacy Horn by Streamtechmusic. Now, the gentleman who made this also made the Majestic Horn by Orchestral Tools. Now, this was one of the first videos I ever did really on YouTube, and the quality is not what it is today, but for €2, you can get these beautiful horn legatos. Now, that's essentially all this library is. I still highly recommend it, but since making this, gentleman has moved on from Orchestral Tools, started his own company, and redone it. Now we have, instead of just legatos, 27 articulations, 5 mic positions, and just these beautiful legatos. It's basically the Majestic Horn on steroids. It's absolutely crazy, and dare I say it, the best horn virtual instrument on the market today. I cannot fault it, seriously. Links in the description. I gain nothing financially from saying any of this. Anyway, let's move into the full version of Contact. You will require that. And this is it. Very simple UI, very beginner friendly. You've got your dynamic fader here. I love the animation and love the fact it tells you what you're moving through. You've got all your articulations here, longs and shorts, crescendos and effects, multi-tongue from triple, quadruple. What more do you need? You've got a nice little reverb there as well, which you can turn on and off. What more do you need? And if you really want to get into the nitty-gritty, you've got the advanced here. You can dive into the legato. You can have it start from silent, individual tempo sync, reset round robins, just everything you need is here. You can change your key switches. It's so customizable and just absolutely amazing. Now let's go back to the main tab. One thing I will say, I wish the mic positions were a little bit more different. This is something I'm seeing consistent throughout this company. They have 5 mic positions, but I would love more difference between them. Something similar to like the Spitfire solo strings, where it's very obvious your closest close, your decatry is mid, a nice bit of room, and then ambient. You almost have too much room, but it mixes in really nicely. Those 3 are enough. Well, I feel these 5, we'll get into that in a minute. We'll compare them. But firstly, I just want to show you what this can do. One thing I will say before that legato applies to everything. You can turn it on and off for the flutter, for the trills, for the performance patch, similar with their string library as well. That legato can be applied to everything. That is a game changer. Anyway, sustains. Let's just get going with these sounds. What legato is that accurate and that good? It's crazy. You can play fast passages. One thing I absolutely love about these sustains as well is it's not just a sustain sample. Watch if I play softly. Look at the graphic. Sustain soft. And if I play harder, sustain accented. And then somewhere in between you'll have your bog standard sustain. If we turn the legato off, this really does show off what these sustains do. And I'm not even messing with the dynamic fader there. You have these 3 different sustains within that, giving you character without even having to mess with the mod wheel there. It's outstanding the level of detail that they've applied with sampling this instrument. Again, the legato is consistent throughout. It is quiet, that's because there's a mute stuck into it. But if you wanted to add something like the spot to bring it a little bit closer. But it is a mute flutter. Again, that legato is there, and you are getting that flutter long. Trills. Now we have the performance patch. This is where it gets really fun. As performance patches goes, this is one of the better ones out there. I can 100% attest to that. Staccatissimo. And just staccatos. Nice range there. Muted staccatos. Marcatos. And if you want chords, you're going to have to turn your legato off. Moving on to our crescendos and effects. Crescendo short. Sforzando short. Crescendo long. And again, all these can be legatoed. Nice. Crescendo long we've checked out. Sforzando long. Flutter short and long. Wild shake. Maybe don't use the legato with that one, but still really nice articulation. Some rips. Some falls. And then multi-tongues. I absolutely love this graphic in the middle as well, just telling you exactly what it's doing musically, especially for those who understand music. For those who don't, you don't even need to care about that. But what a selection of articulations. What more do you need? And just such a stunning and amazing sound. Right, let's compare mic positions. So your spot, and let's put it on staccato, turn the reverb off. So right in your face, that is in your face, that is a spot. Now, how does that compare with our second spot? I actually prefer the second spot there. It sounds like I'm sitting in a recording studio with that being played. That's a really nice, clean sound. Decatry. You're getting a richer sound with your Decatree. You can definitely hear the space a little bit more, while the spot was a lot drier. I'm not hearing too much difference between the tree and the outrigger. And then last but not least, surround. Tree, outrigger and surround, there's not enough difference between them. While this first spot and second spot, there is a little bit of difference. It's really nice that we do have a nice reverb down there. With reverb, and of course you can edit the reverb as well. Select reverb presets. They've got a couple of different ones. Currently we've got the Millennium Chapel on, something more like a 20th century studio. So what's nice is you can create those spaces. 5 round robins, that's really nice to see as well. They have deeply sampled this horn, and I can honestly forgive it for its lack in the mic position area just because of how beautiful and organic and how much they have done with this. And again, really nice to see that you can go to complete silence with our sustains. The level of detail and just the ease on the person playing this, mind blown. Honestly, love this, highly recommend it. What more can I say? I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.